Right, YouTube, the Shadow King, King Nazru, and I'm here with my review of Dragon Ball Super, episode 114. So, we started off where we, last ended off, with Kale powering up into Super Saiyan Berserk. And she, for lack of a better phrase, goes full Broly. And, everybody's either really unnerved because of what they experienced from Kale when she went Berserk, or you're like Khalifa and you're really impressed by how much power she's displaying. And Khalifa tries to show some support, but Kale, still out of her mind, starts crushing Khalifa's hand. But Khalifa, instead of getting angry or showing pain, starts praising her protege for proving how strong she really is despite her timid nature. And this gives Kale the emotional support to help control her Super Saiyan Berserk form. And it also helps increase her power. So it's more of a mental state sort of things. And then they proceed to double team on Goku. And for a good chunk of it, they do get the better of him, mostly by tricking him to thinking that one's going to attack while the other blindsides him. But then Goku does get in a few hits as he tries to pick up on some of their tricks. Though they start picking up on some of his tricks, as there was one point where Goku was using instant transmission to blindside Khalifa, but Khalifa figures out that Goku was going to teleport right behind her, and he fires a preemptive ki blast behind her and hits Goku. Goku, you gotta be more creative with your teleporting. Did you learn nothing from Jeans, from whatever his name was, when he fought Frieza? You gotta be more unpredictable. Eventually it gets so bad that Goku has to use the solar flare to dodge Khalifa's attack and make her hit a pillar. But this pisses off Kale, and she pins him, and Sin's asking, Sis was about to hit you. Why did you dodge? Because if he didn't dodge, he'd get hit, and getting hit equals getting hurt, and getting hurt equals bad. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the concept of pain, Kale. But then she starts spearing him through different pillars of rocks. And meanwhile, Frieza is shooting death beams all over the place and wanting to know who will start challenging him. But it won't be Dispo, because he says he doesn't have he can't handle that guy right now. So I'm guessing that probably Dispo is not as strong as Frieza. I guess it kind of makes sense, since he did struggle against Super Saiyan God Goku, which is, again, something that shouldn't have happened, because Toriyama said that Goku wasn't supposed to go into Super Saiyan God after Battle of Gods. But I've gone into that topic before. But then Khalifa started entering the middle of the part where Frieza is. And Frieza is excited at the prospect of eliminating the last two Universe 6 Saiyans from this tournament. And Khalifa is more than happy to oblige, as she wants to avenge Kabe. But Goku intervenes, even grabbing Frieza's hand, similar to how he did back in the Frieza saga, telling him to stay out of this is his fight. and Frieza just says, "Okay, at least I'll get to watch a bunch of Saiyans fight each other, similar to how races would be entertained to watching black on black violence." So the fight continues, and oh yeah, I also forgot to mention this one bit where while Kale was powering up in Super Saiyan Berserk, Vegeta and Topo sensed his power, and even Jiren, while he was meditating, kind of twitched. So I guess he was also sensing the power, and at least got some reaction from him. But back with Vegeta and Topo, they were shocked by this power, and especially Topo. And then Vegeta says, "Out of all the Saiyans, I'm at the top." Really, Vegeta? You have Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken? No, Goku does. Do you have Ultra Instinct? As far as we know, you don't, but Goku does. So, as far as facts can tell, you're still on the second bot. I mean, still in second place as far as the Saiyans in this tournament. So it's pretty much just you talking out your ass as usual. And then Topo pretty much also catches out Vegeta on his bullshit, but Vegeta decides to deck him. And then now we come back to the present. Kale and Khalifa start continuing their assault, and then Goku is forced to go into Super Saiyan God, and as I explained what the problem was, this form was not supposed to be back after Battle of the Gods, because Goku absorbed that power into his base into the rest of his Super Saiyan forms, thus he would not be able to go into Super Saiyan God unless he did the ritual again. But Toyotaro didn't understand that because he's a fucking idiot. And he brought that back because he's a fanboy of Super Saiyan God. And Toei decided to bring that back because they wanted to win over the manga fanboys of Toyotaro's manga version. Despite how asinine bringing back Super Saiyan God is in both versions. And then Goku proceeds to do rather well against both Kale and Khalifa, even having Kale struggle with one of his ki blasts while at the same time having another ki blast being guided to hit Khalifa, which it ultimately does and does some severe damage. You know, this may just be me, but I feel like Toei's showing a little bit of favoritism towards Super Saiyan God, as whenever Super Saiyan God was shown in this tournament, it does rather well. Whereas with Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, it more often than not looks bad. Like, you can see people starting to dominate it. I mean, I know Goku's holding back that, but still, it kind of creates like a bad image for it. So I feel like they're trying to promote Super Saiyan God and make Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan look bad. I mean, it was partly to make Ultra Instinct that more impactful when they showed it, but I think it also might have been so they can make Super Saiyan God look good, mainly because it's popular especially with the Toyotaro manga fanboys. And if that's the case, I'm really disappointed in Toei. But if not, that's just how it kind of felt. It came off to me. Goku says that you guys did pretty well, but you still need a little bit more work. So after the tournament, perhaps we can meet and train together. And Kale and Khalifa are upset by this because they pretty much have under the impression that Goku thinks he's already won, which, yeah, I can see him thinking that. And then Kale and Khalifa decided to rely on their ace in the hole, which is, as I said in the last review, Patara fusion. So it turns out that before the tournament started, Champa gave Patara earrings to Caulifla and Kale and told them to use it as a last resort. Which they initially thought it was just some useless earrings, and they weren't interested in it, and were even willing to give Kabe them. But Champa insisted, and especially after it will give them a huge power boost. And Goku proceeds to fire a Kamehameha at them, but it's too late, and Kale and Caulifla fuse, and they jump back into the arena. Oh, Goku, if only you had fired your Kamehameha right when they were talking. Then you could have eliminated them. So, with Caulifla and Kale fused, they become Kefla. Though I hear some people say that the name may be Kalefla. We'll probably get an official name when Funimation finally dubs it in a few years. But yeah, for now I'm gonna call it Kefla. And we all know how powerful Patara fusion is with the example of Vegito. And yeah, Kefla pretty much looks like Kale's body for the most part, with Caulifla's face and attitude. And a lot of fans were excited for this, especially the ones that saw a video with a thumbnail that had that screenshot that kind of made her ass look rather big. So I'm expecting a lot of Rule 34 and DeviantArt fan art of that. And I look forward to it as an ass man myself. And then Kefla tries to hit Goku, but Goku barely dodges the hit. And Goku tries to counter, but Kefla ultimately gets the upper hand and starts dominating Goku. And the episode ends off that with showing just how much of a power difference there is between Kefla, but not before Vegeta and Toppo start sensing that power, and Toppo decides to get payback by hitting Vegeta. Yeah, that was a nice moment. All in all, I did think this was a good episode, especially with the interaction between Goku, Kale, and Caulifla, and the return of Patara earrings, proving that Patara fusion is not against the rules. And I didn't like the Super Saiyan God thing, as previously stated, for reasons. I also got some of the reactions from Vegeta and Toppo. Though the Vegeta fanboys weren't all too happy because they wanted to see Vegeta versus Toppo and they feel like they're missing it out. Oh yes, because we've never seen an anime where a fight was teased while the main fight was happening on the other side. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Dragon Ball Super episode 114. We'll see how Goku does in the next episode. I'll catch you guys later.